episode 2 of JoeyRelly with me, Joey. So last week I left you with a bit of an introduction as to what's going on in this series. We have the 4 of us, which is now 2 of us, and I'll explain why in a second, doing each of the starter sets and doing our own little building and painting and different styles of it. So Richard and Aaron are both in the Navy. Aaron last week got called away, so him and his Orknar are on hold for the minute, but I think I'm going to probably buy some more and do some myself anyway, just to try out everything. Richard is moving away, and he had the Britannon, is how I'm saying it. And yeah, so I've got those here with me. I've requested them back so I can talk to you and show you some of the other models. But yeah, it's so far me and Guy, so I managed to snag Guy for a bit of an interview and chat about what he thought of his new aim, the building, the painting. I've got a picture, I've got a few pictures for you of what he's painted up so far, and we're going to go into a little bit more depth into his new aim stuff as time goes on. But yeah, that's what's been going on. So we say farewell to Aaron, as I have no idea when he's back. But when he does come back, it'll be brilliant because he's a really lovely and funny guy. So we should have some fun interviews and stuff together. Richard, old Nipply Rich, is moving away. So no more Nipply Rich for 2 series, it seems. It's going to be sad. I'll miss him. So yeah, I've got and have been painting some of my Vatir. That's what I'm calling them, Gavin. And I've come up with a competition for relics. So reading through the rulebook, I found that a lot of things are really difficult to pronounce, or I have no idea how to pronounce them. So I'm going to guess how everything is pronounced, then I'm going to talk to Gavin and try and steal him on Skype for a bit, and then we're going to see how it's actually pronounced. And if you've got it right, you have to spell it phonetically in the comments down below. And if it is correct, you will get your name or a shout out or something, whatever you want, in the next episode of JoeyRelly. So that's our competition for the entire JoeyRelly series, is pronounce that name. Okay? So Gavin, you've been warned. I'm going to grab you on Skype and you've got to do a feature every episode, just you saying exactly how it's pronounced, so we're all clear, because I have this problem with every game system that I play. So Vatir, huh? Is that right, Gavin? Tell me. Isn't, is it? Is my starter set, and I've done 3 models, nearly complete. Had a bit of trouble with some of the painting, and I'll talk you through that. Painted 2. I've got an idea for the other 3, and I'll walk you through exactly what I've done so far. But first, let's catch up with Guy on what he had to say about his new aim. Hello, I'm with my friend Guy, who's helping me with the relic stuff. We're just going to have a little bit of a chat about first impressions of his starter set, which was New Aim. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of banter about what's been going on with it and his progress and mine. So this, my friends, is Guy.
Hello.
Hello. So I gave you the blister pack about, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
What were your thoughts when you first got it? Because it was just the one starter set.
Well, in the starter set you get a character sorcerer type person. That was in one piece, so that wasn't a problem. Then you had a little, if you play 40k, a little dreadnought type thing. That had some options on it, but easy to put together. The only problem I had was with the little infantry guys, where they've all got 3 chain weapons on each hand. The
flaily things on their fingers. Oh god.
And they're all individual. They're a nightmare to put together.
Yeah, it took you. I was with you on the Thursday. I gave you the box, and it took you probably about 2 hours to get 2 done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will point out, demold line the chains before you glue them on, because they are a pain to do afterwards.
Yes, and they're. I was talking to Rich, who has the Britannon stuff, and he was commenting a little bit on the metal. How did you find that it was, especially because they're really thin on those guys?
Well, with those ones, it's fine because it's soft. It's easy to bend into the position you want. I haven't had anything break yet, so that's good, but it's just a nightmare to glue together.
Richard was saying that he felt there was a little bit of detail lost in some of the faces, but that could just be, I guess, moving around in boxes and stuff like that. I mean, I found no problem really with any of mine, but I've got loads of detail on faces, like eyes that are on the cheeks and stuff that could have been a little bit more defined, but so far a lot of the work's been in the painting, and I saw you did one of them really, really well. I've got a picture on my phone, so I'm gonna edit in like here, right here where my finger is. But that was looking beautiful so far. I mean, considering the only point of reference I've had for painting wise is the Worthy painting. I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen that.
They've done it's a kind of white grey, but it's the way that you've merged the lines on the chest.
Yeah.
Like the rib area, it's really similar to that. And I guess under boob, she's got under boob, right?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, so the way you've shaded it is similar, just with a very different colour scheme, but I really like what you've done so far.
Well, I'm going to try and copy that across the range that I've
So
got.
just a running theme of like a dark red to
I've still
kind
got to
of...
figure out how to do the bases though.
Yes. Bases is something that I'm really unsure of. I guess because I've got evil imps, I'm going to do some kind of forest stuff, but I'm unsure of what to do. But yes, so your progress so far, you've painted one?
Painted one, I've started the second model.
Yep.
And then I'll get around to painting the infantry after that.
Is that the one that looks a bit Bioshock?
Yes.
That you started? Yeah, that's really cool. I'll insert picture here. See? You can see it, can't you? We can't, but they can. But yeah, progress is looking good on your side. I mean, you've done one model really beautifully. I've done 3, and I'll show you those in a minute, Guy. But some of them, I've got a lot of work to do because it's really different to anything that I've been doing. So thanks for chatting with me. Progress update in, what, a couple of weeks?
Yeah, a couple of weeks will be good.
So there we go, that's the lovely Guy. He's really awesome painter. He's been painting for quite some time now. He does a lot of fantasy with me, and we've yet to play a proper game together, but I'm hoping to do lots of Relic stuff with him in the future. So yeah, expect to see Guy a lot more. I'm going to catch up with him in next week to see how his painting progress is coming on, and I'll show you around all of the Nui models and a bit of the backstory behind them. So yeah, that's where he's up to. Here is where I'm up to painting wise, and I'll show you a bit of what the models are, what I've done, the style of painting and what I hope to achieve with them, and I'll put in some of the reference pictures that Worthy Painting have done, and it's on their box art. That's kind of what I've got my ideas from, and some of the freehand that I've attempted to do, but they've done it really beautifully. So if you're interested in some of the relics, then I suggest having a look at some of their albums, because often colour schemes are really hard to just come up with. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those things, I'll put links and pictures in the video so you can see what's going on. So here we go, here's my Vertier. Here's the first guys that I've started to do. I've painted them grey because I'm going to work them up to white, very bold white in the middle, and then the colours of their element on the outside. So nice and fiery for the middle one there, a bit grassy for that one. And I'm going to try and make them as muted as possible and not too vibrant, because the theme of mine is quite a pastel-ish kind of colour. These two are currently a very dark blue, and they will be a much brighter but muted blue as well, so much lighter than they currently are. The little whirlwind that they've got there as well has lots of rocks and bits and pieces in it, so the detail on these models is quite awesome. This one I'm quite scared to start. I've no idea what colour I should do him. With the pastel theme, let me know in comments what you reckon. Here's the 3 that I've nearly done. The pink and the orange are a work in progress. The purple is pretty much finished, just a few wing details that I'm going to give a go. But those are the colours that I used if you want to give it a go with that. He's very much a work in progress. I'm not too keen on the colour yet. I've got to figure it out a little bit more, but those are what I've used so far. Here's my orange dude. I've got to do his freehand dots again,
but I'm liking the very light dry brush colour. Here are Richard's models. These are the Britannon. Yeah? Britannon? Yeah, we'll go for that. Here's the Worthy Painting art, and that's how it is on the box. And as you can see, the models are really detailed. Some of the, I guess, the stitching of sorts has been painted on, so you can see just the skill that went into that. But the models are excellent. I love them. Richard's done some corkboard for the bases, just the base colours here. I'm going to take one of these and paint it up myself, and he's going to do the rest when he comes to stay for a couple of days, and he's going to paint them all up nicely. So yeah, nice colour scheme. Some of these came in blister packs separately, but most of which come in the starter set, but I really love them.
And that's basically our progress so far. Guy's getting some stuff painted, I'm getting mine painted, trying to focus on different colour schemes. So again, it's not 100% perfect, but I'm trying out new things. So if you have any advice or examples of any freehand stuff that you've done, leave me pictures on Facebook and links to it anywhere else that I currently exist. So now we have an exclusive of 25% off until the 15th of November, which is 2 days. I've been posting this on Facebook and Twitter, and if you type JoeyRelly, one word, in the coupon field on the Tool Gaming store, then you will get 25% off your purchase. After the 15th it will be 15%, so it's not gone, but it's slightly lower, so get it while you can. I'm going to leave all the details and the links of which you can do that in the description down below, but there we go, exclusive JoeyRelly discount. You can't sniff at that, can you? No. Next episode I'm going to try and get Gavin into on Skype so we can have a chat about some of the pronunciation. So if you have any concerns or worries that what you're saying of your relics army is completely wrong, leave it down below and we'll ask him some questions on Skype next week. So I'm coming for you, Gavin. We're going to have discussions over it, all of the pronunciation, so get your phonetic dictionary out and we'll clear it all up next week and probably in future episodes as we go through it. So have you started? I know a few people have bought some stuff already via the coupon 25% off that I have been posting on Facebook and Twitter. Have you got some stuff? Have you started it already? Show me some pictures. I want to see what's going on. I want to see paint schemes as well, because mine are slightly different to what I've usually done. They're a bit more individually coloured rather than unified as I've typically done before. So it's all kind of new to me, but it's really fun. I love the look of them. So yeah, like if you like this, subscribe if you want to. In 2 weeks' time for another JoeyRelly, when we will find out what the others are doing. We'll hunt them down. Bye!